Hi, welcome to the Diamond Map channel. If you're new to me, thank you very much for clicking on this video. I'm Chris Bilton, I'm a jeweller from the UK. I have over 2 decades experience making high-end, handmade, bespoke pieces. And I left the UK and now living in Japan. So I'm unemployable as a jeweller here because I don't speak Japanese. So I'm spending my time making jewellery making instructional videos for YouTube, so welcome. Today, regular viewers of the channel may have heard me say in the past I don't like rawhide hammers. These, very common. All jewellers use them except me, it feels like. And today I'm going to make a video and explain why I don't like them. They've caused me problems. Like you can see, this is my one I had at the start of my apprenticeship. I used it. I used to make bangles, like solid bangles. I used to bang them into shape with this. So it's had a bit of wear, but it caused a few problems. I stopped using it, and life's been good ever since I stopped using it. So I'm going to explain what the problem is, what the problem I have is with rawhide mallets. To give an example of why I don't like rawhide mallets, I'm going to show you the problem they cause. So I made 2 rings out of the same strip of metal, so the same width, same thickness, made them to the same size, H1/2. It's quite a small size, I know, but that's all the metal I had. So yeah, same size, look, same place on the stick. Right, so first of all, we use 2 rings. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use a rawhide mallet and another hammer for doing the same thing. So before I start bending these about, I'm going to anneal them both just to double check they're both got the same sort of softness of metal. So let me do that. Also, I want to know where the solder joint is, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to bend them out of shape with the solder joint in the same position, and then I will work on them and explain why I don't like rawhide mallets. So as this is a kind of experiment, a comparison of 2 different tools, these have got to be really, really similar, yeah? So the rings are the same dimensions, they're the same size, sorry, and I've annealed them both the same, let them cool down without moving them, so there's no like inconsistencies of the temperature at which they were quenched in water or acid or whatever. So they've just cooled down basically as they wanted to. Excuse me. Alright, so I'm going to squash these down. So yeah, how I think it looks. Nicely out of shape. Okay, about that, let's take a measurement. Hello, let's take a measurement. So this ring is going to be squashed the same. Make sure that solder joins same place. So this is a fair experiment. There we go. Let me just check them side by side. Okay, good match. Very, very similar. Right, so let me just double check these. I've squashed them oval, yeah? They both look, putting them side by side, they both look really good. Let me just double check it with a measurement across the center. 13.68. 13.68. I can't believe it. What can I say? Pro jeweler. So what I'm going to do is put them on a ring stick. Use this rawhide mallet. I was using it again, yeah, but I was making these rings. I was like, God, just confirming to me, I don't like them. Like, what is a rawhide mallet? It is essentially a dog's chewy toy on a stick. Like if you were gonna invent a hammer, if you had to make a hammer to be as ineffective as possible, you would choose something, a material for the end that just goes out of shape immediately and is really light, and put it on a stick. Like, I can't think of anything worse to make a hammer out of. You need something a bit weighty and like really solid. That's a good hammer. This is not a good hammer. So let me show you what's going on with this. You saw the start of the video, yeah, these rings were the same size. They were H1/2 on this stick. This ring is out of shape, so it's a bit like a customer has accidentally knocked their ring out of shape. You've got to reshape it. So using the rawhide mallet. To hit my finger straight away. Don't like it. So let's go around it, hitting it loads and loads of times. Oh my God, this is hard work. Still out of shape. Struggling a bit here. Okay, so now just hitting it is not getting it into shape. So what I've got to do is start getting this angle on it and start pushing it, trying to push it up the stick. And oh my God, what's happened here? The size has gone right up. It's almost half a size bigger and it's still not actually round. So hit it a bit. Get it off the stick. Still out of shape. Still out of shape. This hammer is a crap hammer. It's gone up. Still out of shape. I can't get this ring into shape. Why do people use these? Still out of shape. It just doesn't work. They don't work. Fucking hell. Why? Why are they so popular? Okay, right. So, essentially the same ring, yeah. I made this identical, annealed it as identical as I could to that one before I started whacking it. For this, if I had this job, I would probably use this hammer. I don't have to, but this is on my bench. This has got a solid, weighty kind of metal brace on it. It's got a rubber end, I don't ever use that on jewellery. It's got this hard nylon end. This is actually quite good. It's got a bit of give in it. It's solid, and that itself is probably quite heavy. Works much better than that rawhide. So I would use this on this ring. Ooh, straight away. It just feels far more effective. I'm just tapping it down and the ring is shooting up the stick. It's like it's flattening it where I'm hitting it. You seeing this? Hang on. No edits, yeah, no tricks. I mean, that's much rounder than that one. I hardly hit it yet. So what I would do is have a look down the side, see where that ring is not touching the metal. A couple of taps with this one. A little bit out of shape there. There you go. This one is the magic one. It just pushes the metal down where it's out of shape. It pushes the metal to the stick. And that, well, I didn't check the size. That is, it has gone up a little bit, to be fair. The size has gone up, but a really minimal amount. Yeah, probably just gone just up over half. I think you get away with giving that back to the customer without having to size it. I mean, it's like barely quarter of a size. This one, look at that. It's still not actually round. And it's gone up nearly a full size, like a good 3/4 size. And that was a perfect example why I don't like them. You balls up stuff. It got bigger and bigger and bigger, and it's still not doing it. You're just hitting it, and all you're doing really is, rather than pushing the metal into shape, you're stretching it. So if you imagine that's something that had another solder joint, or like even like a really old, really deeply stamped hallmark in a ring, can actually make a section of the ring weak. So if you're hammering it, going round it and round it with a rawhide mallet, you're stretching it, you're forcing it up the stick, you can break through an old, like very sentimental hallmark. It can break open solder joints if they're a bit brittle, a bit old or whatever, because you're forcing it up. You're not just pushing, that would just push metal down to the stick. Perfect. That is just kind of going, pushing it up there. So it's putting so much stress on the ring, it's putting loads of stress on previous solder joints, like especially something like gem set. Well, this is a chunky wedding ring, I should be able to get away with it. But yeah, dangerous thing to use, because you're really stressing out the metal. The whole piece is all like, stop using this rawhide mallet, stop. So that's why I don't like them. But to be honest, I'm surprised. When I found that, I found it here in my toolbox in Japan. I'm surprised I brought it with me, because I just never use it. I don't know why, I don't even know why I've got it. That was literally the most that hammer has ever been used in 20 years. Easily 20 years That was over 20 years worth of use you just saw there on video. I don't like them. But at the same time, if you use yours and you think it's okay, continue. I'm not about telling people what they can and can't do. I'm just sharing my experience, what I think works and what I think is a good idea. And I don't think rawhide mallets are a good idea. If you've got one, saw the end off, give it to your dog. Well, that's all it's good for, in my opinion. Just for a dog chew, that's all it is. So if you're new to the channel, why not hit like and subscribe and the notification bell to be notified of future uploads. I'm working hard all this year. This channel is kind of like my New Year's resolution is growing this channel. So I'm working hard on it every day and starting working hard like right from now, the whole year. So I've got this opportunity to do these videos while I'm here in Japan, because who knows, when I go to extend my visa, I might not be allowed to for whatever reason. So yeah, I've got a really good opportunity now to make all these videos. So I'll spend the whole year putting out as much content as I can, just sharing little nuggets of jewellery making experience like I did today. And just put it all out there online, because I don't think there's very much good stuff out online at the moment. Okay, let me please mention I am now on Patreon. I'm looking for new patrons to the channel because I need a little bit of help financially to continue this channel and actually grow it and do more things. So if you become a patron, you'll be helping me help you. So if you're looking to make jewellery and you need a bit of guidance here and there, or you've got a few little tools, you want to know what to do with them, yes, subscribe to the channel and look through my other videos, because there's a chance you'll find something useful on my channel. Link in the description. You can find out about all the other benefits of becoming a patron, and yeah, I hope you join me again on the next video. Thanks, bye.